Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup news show that I like to do on this channel, which gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. That's keep you guys updated with things that find on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's going on with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys R Us. And quickly before we get started, two things. One, I want to apologise again for my hay fever. As you can hear, it really is affecting my voice, but I'll do my best to power on through. And second, thank you to my first 4 channel members, and I'll be discussing a little bit more about that a bit later on. Their memberships are now open for this channel. Right, so of course, it's San Diego Comic-Con weekend. It's something that honestly looks amazing. It is all over social media. It's all over the forums, all over the internet. And as you can imagine, there are loads of images. Some of these things we've seen before. Some of these are different. Some of these are comparisons. Some of these are better. I've handpicked I suppose a select few of them all. And again, I quickly apologise. I know this is primitive showing you images on my iPad, but the images as well, they aren't that great because you've got to remember these are in display cases. So sometimes there's a reflection and a glare anyway, but let's see what we can do. And we're going to start off with something that's got me super excited. And this is of course the Haslab project. There we go, of Victory Sabre. So as I mentioned, these are in a display cabinet. There's the glare, unfortunately, already, but we can see we have Star Sabre and Victory Leo there with their blast effects in full posability. And again, these are supposed to be out now, you know, it's not too long. It was supposed to be fall of this year, so let's be honest, I'd expect to be seeing them in 3 or 4 months' time. Absolute tops. You can see here, though, that the ones that they've got in this case do look amazing. They are very posable. They just look great. There's different degrees of stages of when they were built. So some of them have got some clear blast effects. There is actually some prototypes still there as well. This is a great shot because this is everything on it. So all the 3 tiers were reached. So we've obviously got the 2 Micromasters, the blast effects, the shield, the sword, and of course the stand. So that's a great image of what we're all going to be expecting if you ordered one. Again, more images there. You can of course see in the cockpit. Again, I'm super excited for this. I just can't wait to see it in hand. Right, so that's the first part. Second part is the shattered glass display. This one's okay, to be fair. I really like shattered glass anyway, but I thought they'd have put more figures in there. So there's only the couple of new ones, which we'll see in a second. They've got some old school ones there, well, older ones. So of course we had the Ratchet and the Optimus Prime as part of the Generation Select. We can see we've got the Magnus there as well. There's Megatron, of course, from Wave 1. There, of course, is the figure coming with Slicer that we're all, I suppose, waiting to see more of because it's not released yet. There indeed is Slicer. Looks like he's battling with Ultra Magnus. There we go. Is the, I think that's the Death Skull mask on him. There, of course, is Jetfire. And that's just a brilliant figure. That's the best, one of the best decos of that particular mould I think they've used, to be honest. And there, of course, is Blaster mid-ejecting a tape. So that's the case. That's the cabinet. And again, it's looking, there's so many more of these images everywhere. Oh, there we go. There's a decent one. There's a decent one zoomed in of Ultra Magnus as well. Okay, Metroplex. So Titan Metroplex. There is actually an absolute load of legacy as well. There's so many legacy figures there, but of course, most of the people, especially in America, have got all Wave 1 already. There's not really Wave 2 out as of yet. However, with the fact that it is only just coming onto Friday, I imagine by the end of the weekend, I'll have done at least 2 or 3 more of these news roundups with all the new stuff coming out. So Titan Metroplex, which we can see there. There we can see obviously the detail in the feet, the accessories, and I suppose just how wide this figure now looks. Absolutely huge. Yeah, it's massive. It's obviously not as tall as some of the Titans, but it's easily got to be the widest. And crazily enough as it is, no sooner had these pictures hit the internet, hit the forums, but then people actually had some in home. So here's a great comparison with, of course, Legacy Menasor and Masterpiece Shuki to give you an idea of just how tall he is. And then that's because, look, they've been spotted on shelves already, which reminds me of something I'm going to segue very, very quickly. This weekend is also the Walmart Collecticon, and all of the Velocitron line and a few others, they're available to pre-order already. For people in the UK, you can get them on Hasbro Pulse as well. Also for people in the UK, the Creatures Collide, the 4-pack that's Target exclusive, they've already sold out on in-demand toys, but there is some available as I'm speaking now on Kapow toys. We can't get them from Hasbro Pulse, but UK viewers, the 4 creatures pack they've got some left in Kapow. Right, moving on. More stuff from San Diego Comic-Con. This is Sideshow Collectibles, Revenge of the Fallen, Optimus Prime. It's just a statue. They haven't got many great images of this at the moment, unfortunately. But what they have done is they posed him next to 3 Zeros DLX Soundwave, which again we've seen before with Ravage. And this is just again from that particular area over the show. All looking great. And the reason why I want to show you this, you can see there. I'm going to read some of it to you in a second. But the most important bit is that bottom paragraph. So, that Optimus Prime, it is the where is it? It's the, I've just read it out, haven't I? There we go. It's the 3-0 DLX Transformers Revenge of the Fallen Optimus Prime. And these figures and others are available at a special San Diego Comic-Con 2022 show discount of 10% off. Now, I know that you're not there, or you might not be there, but if you head over to the SDCC order page while they last, directly from Sideshow Collectibles. So you can order these with 10% off. So I wanted to show you that. Okay, a couple more things just from San Diego Comic-Con, and not too much detail on this one, unfortunately, yet. This is, of course, the Earthspark new series that is going to be starting on Nickelodeon. We can see when the things are going to be introduced and revealed. That's the time schedule. There's the main poster. And as of yet, there's the main advertisement. So we obviously know it's going to be Paramount Plus original, and it's going to be on Nickelodeon. And as I've said, I imagine that I'll be telling you quite a bit more about this, fingers crossed, over the weekend. Excuse me, so sorry. Last thing, I think this is the last thing from there. This is, of course, the other collaboration, G.I. Joe. And this is just highlighting the beautiful, beautiful box artwork. There's the packaging opened up with the figure in the corner. And here, of course, is the figure itself. Now, the thing that strikes me the best about this is looking at that Jeep. There's no lines. You can hardly tell that that's a Transformer. There's no, you know, cracks in the plastic, as in where the transformation process starts or takes place. You can't see any. It looks so clever, so well put together, and it is something that I really can't wait to see again in hand with our, you know, we've got TF Nation next month, so fingers crossed we'll see something like that. Moving on then to, this is DNA Designs. This is their upgrade kit for Studio Series 54, which is the Megatron from the first movie. We've got a whole new chest piece and a bit to go on the arm there. So you can see that it really bulks out. If you have a look at the chest piece on the upgrade kit, it really bulks it out and thickens out his arm as well. It's more noticeable, you'll see in a second, in the alternate mode. There you go, and they've done some comparisons here for you as well, so you can see it sort of fills in that gap. So that is going to be the DNA Designs upgrade kit for your Voyager class Megatron. Right, here we go. This was also previewed, leaked, or whatever. It is, of course, completely confirmed. There you go. I want to know where you can pre-order it. I don't know where. It's just saying there. I think it's Entertainment Earth by the looks of that. But that is a blue trailbreaker. So another use of the mould and another homage to the Generation 1. In fact, not the Generation 1. To the Diaclone original release. Which, funnily enough, I've got this here. Because I've just done a video earlier today with him there. So there is the original blue trailbreaker with it. I'm expecting a yellow one as well. If you want to see this in more detail, it's also in a video on this channel. Right, nearly there, guys. Okay, this is amazing. This is just total use again of a mold, the same. This is something we've seen before, but this is that's four new versions of it. So this is H44 YMIR Legends Gridlock from Newage. So we have 4 versions for you to show you. Again, all the same mold. This is shattered glass version of him. There you go, with the lovely sword, with the effects. Now, again, there's an abundance of images on these. Because the mold's exactly the same, I've just chose 3 or 4 from each colour scheme. So that's the shattered glass, which I don't know what to say, to be honest. I don't really know shattered glass Grimlock, but I can see what they've done there. I think it works. This is the Marvel Comics take on him. So they've gone with what they're saying is the look and the colour scheme used in the Marvel Comics, which again, I'm sure you'll agree looks good. That's a shot of the accessories that come with this particular one. And now we've got the clear version. The name for that speaks for itself. It's completely clear. Well, it's not completely. It's got lots of translucent plastic. There's the accessories that come with this one. And here comes my favourite. the G2 version. That is a brilliant use of that blue colour and that mould. That looks great. So all the same figure, Newage H44 YMIR. And there again, there's loads of images on these. I've just chose a select few. And again, it's just a great use of a mould. One last thing, sorry, from San Diego Comic-Con. And this is the Prime 1 Studios statue from Transmetal Megatron. And I did a few shots on this again a couple of weeks ago. And this looks amazing. No details on price yet. I need to try and find out for everybody the full size and scale of this. But if we go back to that first picture there with the people in the background, I suppose you can sort of gauge that that is a huge statue by that person standing next to him right there. What a detailed statue, absolutely beautiful. I will bring you as much new information on that as soon as I get it, which is going to segue onto the final part. Final part for this part one is sightings. So at the moment, as I said, there's loads of things you can order online. This is American stores again, only unfortunately. Masterpiece, Blackout, Movie Blackout. That is one of the Target stores. Now, if I zoom in, there is Red Cog on the shelves there already. So Red Cog's been cited in Target. Legacy, Titan class Metroplex has been cited. There's loads of things. That's all for part one. There's definitely a part two. I've got loads of stuff sorted for that ready as well. As I said, there's probably going to be a part three. With regards to this YouTube channel, if my voice allows me, I'm going to get Broadside done and full of Cybertron, Shockwave, and I've been able to source a Creatures Collide 4-pack as well. So fingers crossed I'll be able to get some of them done for you as well. Briefly want to talk and say huge thank you to the members already. I've only just gone live with this. That's Adam Graham, Ethan Cooch, Brandon Kirk and Robot Recruits. This is something that I've decided to do with the channel. I've been asked a lot of times by people who want to help. And the best thing about this that I think is that it's not detrimental in any way to anybody who doesn't want to be a member. The channel will run exactly the same. I will still do the shout outs. I will still do whatever you want. You will not have to pay me for early access on any videos. You won't have to pay for anything. The channel runs exactly the same. The only difference with the membership, it's a few extra things that I'm involved in, which is the Discord, which is the chats, and of course the Robot Recruits and other things like that. So these are just bonus things as a way of saying thank you. With regards to the channel, nothing to worry about. It runs exactly the same. Videos every day. As I say, no previews, no special peaks, anything. I'll just do as much as I can. Channel runs exactly the same. And of course, we're still waiting for the records that allegedly are going to be released early as well. So I will see you in a few hours anyway for part two of this. And yeah, I think that's about it. Any questions, any concerns? If it's about memberships, drop me a message on here or on my Instagram, toy_rus or anything else. Thank you ever so much, everybody, for the support since I've started this channel. The memberships is just another thing, a way for me to branch out and build up the subscribers on this channel. So huge thanks to everybody for watching. Take care.
Thanks for watching. Like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe.